Hi Aquarius, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to any new viewers. I am Simone, the Moon Goddess. So Aquarius, this is your reading for the month of November when it comes to love. All right, general messages. So as always, take what resonates and you leave the rest. This will cover Aquarius Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter signs. Cross watchers are welcome. Like I said, if this does not resonate, it's not your message this time around. All right, so let's look at what's happening with you, Aquarius. Potential energies surrounding Aquarius for the month of November as it pertains to love, whether you're single, dating, in a relationship, separated, whatever the energies come through, we'll see what your messages are. All right, so let's get started. May all messages be for the highest good of all involved, with harm to none. Ashe. So Spirit guys, what's the general energy surrounding Aquarius for the month of November when it comes to love? What's the general energy surrounding Aquarius? Ooh. All right, so Aquarius, your message is imagine. Okay, imagine. So this card speaks about the power of visualization. Excuse me. The power of visualization and how your imagination is part of your manifestation, bringing things into fruition, bringing your wishes and your dreams into fruition. Spirit is saying to you, be careful what you think about, be careful what you imagine, be careful how you direct your mental energies, because you are creating and you want, if you don't really like what you are seeing in your reality, perhaps you need to switch up, your thought process, your emotions and your actions, and that whole connection and how you are creating your reality. Well, bottom of the deck is new life. All right, so Spirit is saying that life that you really want to draw in when it comes to your love, it starts up here. Envision how you want your love life to appear. Envision the person, if you're single, the energy that you want to experience when you're with this person. Okay, if you're in a relationship and things are a bit helter-skelter, like, use your power of thought to draw in the energies that you want. Okay, to align yourself. All right, let's see what's at the top. A leg up. All right, so that's your support. Spirit wants to assist you. All right, but remember, everything we do is a co-creation between us and Spirit. We're not out here by ourselves, right? Our spirit, it's like Spirit, the universe, God, whatever you choose to call it. Your spirit guides, your spirit team. They're working with you. They're giving you a leg up. I feel the leg up is the message of watch out for your thoughts, Aquarius. You don't really want to be creating from that point of view, Aquarius. Expect the best, Aquarius. I feel like that's what the message is. Ooh, and to be fair, it's down the middle. So it's talking about a balance. All right, they're talking about balance. Remember, it's a give or take, give and take. And again, this is not necessarily you and a person. This is you and Spirit. All right, so let's look into the tarot. Let me just pull out these cards so I can always remember where we are at. Go with the flow, clean it up. So, yeah, definitely make sure that whatever you are creating is from a high elevation. Wow, okay, so Aquarius, you have 34, 38, and 39. And imagine this card 20. So that's crazy. But yeah, watch out for self-fulfilling prophecies. Expect, like, you imagine the worst, that's what you draw in. You keep your energies high, you draw in high energies. That's just the way it works. And sometimes it's really easy to say and not so much to do, not easy to do, but that's where it's at. Perhaps Spirit's also saying meditation is important. Meditation, like, to assist you in your visualizations. Okay, Spirit guys, what's the messages you want me to share with Aquarius in the month of November when it comes to love? Wait, actually, let me split the deck. Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck as it is. So let's see. What's the messages you want me to Ooh, okay, Aquarius. Is there any other message? It's crazy. Every time I look at a card, as I am like cutting the deck and shuffling or whatever, the card always shows up. So your first card, Aquarius, is the King of Pentacles. Your second card, this was the one that I saw earlier, the Five of Wands and the Seven of Cups. So I get there's a sense of internal battle. I feel like this Five of Wands is more about you being conflicted, considering that your oracles spoke about imagine, etc. For some of you, there is some kind of conflict going on with your other person, or maybe an ex, or like I said, internal conflict within you. This Five of Wands energy. The Seven of Cups shows that you are confused. You don't know exactly where to direct your energies. And again, imagine. So you need to be more focused and fixed in your thought process, in your visualizations, in what you are thinking, what you are seeing in your mind's eye. Because with the Seven of Cups, it's showing that there's so many different options or potential options available to you. Roads, paths, perhaps. You don't know exactly which way, which direction to go in. The King of Pentacles is here. So this is a very grounded energy, a very stable energy, a committed energy. This is power. This is the power of manifestation as well. The King of Pentacles is the ultimate manifester. All right, you see all of this that he's created, right, for himself. He's buried in materials. All right, but before it got to this, it had to start with a thought. It had to start with an idea, right? So I feel like Spirit is saying, get grounded. Meditation is very, very important, I feel like, within your reading. Queen of Swords, wow, bottom of the deck. So that's a very direct, precise, knowing energy. Look at her. It's like she's, and what's crazy is like she knows which direction she's going in. And this is laying right under your Seven of Cups. So you go from this sense of not being able to determine, decipher, figure out which direction or what is real from what isn't, to very much, okay, we're going this way. This is what I want. This is what I need. This is what I desire. You know, very clear in the thought process. Remember, at the bottom of the deck is new life. So this new life could be something that you want or something that you don't necessarily want. So remember, like, tarot is not fortune telling. I'm basically telling you the energies, the potential energies that surround you. And if you don't particularly like the way how the energies are flowing, free will allows you to shift that and change that and expand. All right, let's see, top of the deck, King of Swords. Oh my word, Aquarius. All right, no, this is proper couple energy here. You have King and Queen, top and bottom. My word, I feel like, okay, so understanding energies, divine masculine, divine feminine, divine feminine, divine masculine. This is more about trusting intuition as much as swords are about your thoughts. And remember, swords are connected to you, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. It's air energy, air signs. But as much as this is air, which is masculine, it still has two aspects, feminine and masculine. I feel like the Queen of Swords, she is also, as much as she's trusting her thought process, her logic, her practicality, using history, you know, statistics and all that to determine which way she's going. She's also trusting her intuition. She's also trusting her emotional wisdom, right? This is more logical, practical, focused energy, right? So it's like you have the power of both sides, which is beautiful. And actually, you know what? To be fair down the middle, it's a scale and it's balanced. So that's deep. So you have this King of Swords and it's laying right under the King of Pentacles. So again, what are you creating with your thoughts in order to manifest in the physical realm? Let's see what's down the middle of this situation for Aquarius spirit guides. The Magician. Aquarius, this reading is so amazing. I love it. Wow. Okay. I feel like in November, y'all have a lot of power and potential to create the life that y'all truly desire. Really and truly, if you believe it. This Magician is laying right under the 5 of Wands. All right, so maybe the 5 of Wands is your spark. All right, maybe it's in this sense of competition or conflict. And I don't feel as if it's a heavy conflict. I just feel like it's somebody rubbing you the wrong way, or you feeling conflicted in which direction you want to go in, or how you feel about a situation when it comes to love. And this might be the spark for you to realize how much power you actually do hold. That you're creating, that you're imagining, and you're creating your reality as you go along. So that's amazing. So right now, this is what I'm seeing. Bottom row. That's so deep. All right, let's start to clarify some cards. I want to know what's this 5 of Wands energy. What's the 5 of Wands energy here for Aquarius spirit guides when it comes to their love? The Devil. So I feel like what has you conflicted is a sense of there's certain aspects of you, and my word, here's Justice. Oh, so for some of you, there's some sort of conflict within your relationship. All right. And it could potentially have to do with codependencies. Maybe this relationship brings out the worst or the darkness within each person in the relationship. And I don't feel like darkness is not, when I say darkness, I don't mean that is necessarily a negative thing. It's the shadow aspects of you. Like, I feel like both people bring out the shadow aspects of each other. And that's what kind of creates some kind of like battle. It could quite potentially also be that both people are trying to control the situation. Both people are trying to be the alphas within this relationship. And nobody is. And you know what? I feel like within a relationship, at some point, each person will be an alpha, because at some point there are, like, one person will have strengths the other person doesn't have, and vice versa. And both people need to know when to allow the other person to take the lead. All right, but there's also a sense that there might be something toxic here that's creating some sort of conflict, or y'all feel chained to each other in some way. Maybe one person gets really annoyed when the other person goes out with friends or does things outside of them. There's a sense of something holding y'all back, holding y'all, tying y'all. And be mindful, there might be some sort of manipulation here as well, because all of this is happening right above the Magician. And the Magician is a sense of having power and control and directing energies. To be fair, new life, Allega, and imagine. For some of you, y'all might be actually imagining that there's something wrong when really there isn't. Let's see, Justice, the 2 of Cups, and the 3 of Wands. Wow. So this is what's happening at the bottom of the deck. Balance and harmony and seeing eye to eye. So really and truly, and then under that is the 3 of Wands. So it's like y'all trying to determine where y'all going with this relationship. The thing is like, I feel like both people want the same thing, but y'all might be reflecting each other in areas that need to be healed in some way. And hence why y'all kind of shine a light. Y'all mirroring each other or reflecting each other, and it creates a sense of conflict, because you're Shadow is trying to avoid the light, the healing. And Scorpio season is drawing out all this energy, I feel. Some of you might be dealing with a Capricorn. Some of you might be dealing with a Virgo or Gemini here. There's a Magician. All right, there's Pisces. No, this is Scorpio energy. Yeah, Scorpio. So Scorpio season might be creating this sense of illusions falling away, and starting to see the situation for what it exactly is, so you know which way to go, which direction to move forward. What's the seven of cups here, spirit guides? The 9 of wands. So there's a sense of defensiveness. It's like whatever is happening in your love relationship, again, the facades, the masks that you might be wearing. I just heard something about y'all trying to, like, in order to avoid getting hurt, you're not showing your full hand. So there's a sense of being masked here. There's a sense of blocking. Some of you might be trying to hold on to the illusions. Some of you might be trying to, again, control, right? Trying to block. Ooh, the Fool at the bottom of the deck. But y'all being pulled in a new direction. You got to trust this. What's the King of Pentacles energy here, spirit guides? The High Priestess reversed. So you have the Magician and the High Priestess here. All right. But reversed. Now remember, we spoke about, to be fair, we spoke about the fact that you have King and Queen of Swords. We spoke about the scales. We spoke about balance. The Justice card showed up. Which speaks about balance again. Here you have the King of Pentacles and then the High Priestess reverse. The High Priestess is all about the intuition. Okay, what you can't see with your two eyes. It's all about the hidden. All right, it could be connected to the moon. So again, this is Pisces or this is Cancer, but it's reverse. So again, it's almost as if you are thinking way too logically about something, trying to control situations, and also it's almost as if you are kind of sitting back and thinking, okay, well, if this is the way it is, this is the way it is. If this is how my life looks, well, this is how my life looks. And kind of throwing in the towel and just letting life like flow over you, not taking control of it in some ways. And again, it's like just focusing and relying on the material realm and not balancing your spirituality with it. All right, remember, everything. This King of Pentacles started with a thought. This King of Pentacles started with, I was looking for the Fool to show you. But the King of Pentacles started with the Fool. The Fool energy, the inspiration, the initial thought, and went all the way through the tarot deck, all the way through the story to become the King of Pentacles, the manifester. But at some point, the king had to rely on intuition, had to rely on visualization, had to rely on the power of creation using thoughts. And right now that's out of balance. What are y'all creating in y'all's lives? What energies are y'all drawing into y'all's lives? It's almost as if I heard something about things will never change. I always attract the same energy, and that's what it is. Oh well, I might as well just like accept that this is how my relationships will go. Oh well, that's the story I'm getting here. No, take control. What's the Magician energy here, spirit guides? Ooh. The Emperor and strength. So again, there's a lot of masculine energy coming through here. The Emperor, this is Aries. This could be Scorpio because it's connected to Mars, and Mars rules Aries. Mars is one of the rulers of Scorpio. Again, a very logical, practical, masculine type of energy. Yang, action, not necessarily receiving, not receiving. Like the high priestess, this is all about receptivity. Right now it's reversed. So it's like you're not receiving. You want to give, you want to control, you want to be the one to take the reins, but you're not allowing yourself to receive. Remember, you got one of your oracle cards is a leg up, which is about being able to receive assistance, being able to be receptive, to flow, to be supported. It's not always that you have to be the one to support. It's not always that you have to be the one to call the shots and take control of the situation. And right now it's here. And then there's the strength card. So that's Leo energy. The strength card is, now look at her. This is a maiden who has a lion eating out of the palm of her hand, right? Which shows that it's nothing to do with physical strength. It shows that it's all about knowing the power of a soft touch could make all the difference. Like sometimes in order to rule, if that's how you want to think of it, it takes a soft touch. It doesn't necessarily always have to be my way, my way, my way, or a harsh energy. The King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, remember, balancing those two energies. Knowing when to pull, knowing when to push, knowing when to sit back, knowing when to observe, knowing when to receive, knowing when to take action, right? I feel like the Emperor can be even stronger. Because remember, I'm clarifying the Magician here, right? This sense of power, this sense of manifesting, this sense of creating, allowing energies to flow from spirit outside of you, creating your reality. That is being a master of your domain. King of Pentacles, Magician, the Emperor, master of your domain. But with it comes a soft touch. That's where your strength lies. In being compassionate, in being vulnerable, in being open, in being patient, in being empathetic. Queen of Pentacles is here, bottom of the deck. She's getting a lot of couple energy. Tell me about the King of Swords, Spirit guides. Thank you. Death reversed. So when it comes to your King of Swords, your logic, your practicality, again, notice the King and the Emperor are actually the Emperor is the above, the King is below. As above, so below. The Emperor is your spiritual side. The King is your physical manifestation. All right. So right now, remember I spoke about the soft touch, that the King doesn't have to rule with an iron fist. You know, it's about being fair. Think about Solomon. You know, that sense of balance. King of Swords and the Death card. The Death card is associated with Scorpio. All right. The death, from death comes life. So there's something here that you are not allowing to die. There's something here that you're not allowing a transformation to take place. It's like you are adamant, stuck in about the way how you live, the way how you think, the way how life should appear, the way how your relationship should look, the way how your partner should be, the way how your partner should react. I feel like you're kind of controlling that. Spirit is saying that you need to allow a death to happen. You need to allow a transformation to happen within your relationships, within your how you look at what control means, or how you think about what power means. There's something that needs to be shifted there. There's some kind of conflict here. I don't know, something to do with your family, like when you grew up, the way how you saw your parents or the people who were the older people in your family, or, you know, the way how you saw relationships work. It might have something to do with that. That might be trapping you, the way how you, maybe some patterns you saw when you growing up when it comes to your family and how couples related to each other, how people related to each other, not and might not even necessarily be couples, but just how people related to each other might be something that you feel conflicted about, or you're creating your reality from, like some kind of pattern or belief that needs to fall away, that you might be holding on to really tightly, trying to control. Okay, tell me about the Queen of Swords, Spirit guys. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. Why is the Queen of Swords here? The Ace of Cups. No. Well, Aquarius, all this time I've been saying that you have so much masculine energy here. The King of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and everything that's related to receptivity is reversed or blocked in some way. And here comes the Ace of Cups when clarifying your Queen of Swords. Now remember, I said the Queen, as much as this is air energy and air is masculine energy, she's the Queen. She's the watery aspect of air, right? So as much as she's being very down the line, very like, I know which way I want, I know what I need to thrive in a relationship, I know which direction I'm going in, I know which options I'm choosing. She's also flowing with her intuition. She's also trusting her emotional wisdom to determine how to move forward. And here's the Ace of Cups. You can't get more watery than that, right? More receptive than that. And look at her. She's pointing towards the cup. She's pointing towards the emotions. She's pointing towards going with the flow. She's saying to you, go with the flow, Aquarius. Trust your intuition, Aquarius. Let go. Be receptive. It's not always you having to give. Sometimes you have to sit back and let things come to you. What are the messages here for you, Aquarius? It's what I feel she's saying. The universe is offering you some emotional healing here, some balance. All right, let's see. What's your word of advice? And here you are, like, it's almost as if you try to battle it. Let love rule. Let love flow into you. What's the word of advice for Aquarius for love, spirit guides? Oh my word. You have the King of Cups. So this is 1, 2, this is your third king, plus the Emperor. The King of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. Again, a sense of flow. The King of Cups, water energy. So this is Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. So it's fire, water, because it's a king. So I feel like this is Scorpio. Again, mastering your emotional domain and knowing that there is strength in emotions, that everything is not about your thoughts. Everything is not about making sense, logic, practicality, control, action even. Sometimes it's about letting things flow. Now you see he's sitting here. You see in the background, the water is quite tumultuous. It's like lots of waves and all sorts. There's even a whale trying to jump out here. But he's very balanced. It's almost as if, like, the king shows a very calm exterior, but on the inside churning with emotions. Very emotional, highly emotional. And that's fine. That's beautiful, right? And comfortable with giving and taking. The Six of Pentacles. Comfortable with not just trying to control his reality, but also being receptive of his partner, receptive of how life is changing, the transitions and the flowing and letting go of things and letting things die. Oh my gosh. Right? Understanding that the tower might fall, but what is in order to allow a solid foundation to be built from the ashes. Look at that. Look at that slab he's sitting on. A solid foundation within all the turmoil around him. Seven of Swords and the Ten of Cups. Wow. So this is what I'm seeing here, Aquarius. This dude is actually running away from this love, this commitment, this Rainbow of Cups. and walking right into the tower. It's that you can't avoid emotions. You can't avoid dealing with things. Also, because let me show you exactly what I'm seeing here. Judgment, the Page of Cups, the Ten of Cups. This dude trying to run away right into the tower moment. Receptivity, Queen of Pentacles. So you got kings and queens popping out everywhere. And I feel like Spirit is saying you need to balance your energies, Aquarius. You need to balance your own internal energies so that your relationships can then flourish, because it's all coming from you. Everything that you see is a projection of what's going on in here, what you're imagining. So where are you, what's the raw materials you're working with in order to build that thought, build that visualization, that imagination that you're creating from? What are the building blocks of it? Where are you creating from? What energy? What place? Okay, messy. What's the final word of advice for Aquarius, spirit guides? For love in November. What's the final? Ooh. Four of Wands. Balance again. Everything here is about balance for you. To be fair, here's Four of Wands. So there's that celebration and that coming together. And structure and stability. Right? Support. Two of Pentacles reversed. So I don't know if for some of you, you feel as if in order to get this, it means that you have to give up your sense of balance. You have to give up your sense of stability and grounding. Because as much as this, you see the tumultuous waves here again. Same as the King of Pentacles. Sorry, the King of Cups. And this person is like trying to like juggle and keep everything flowing, whatever. But when it's reversed, it's like everything's like thrown up in the air and you can't seem to catch your breath and you can't seem to figure things out. Is it that this makes you feel this way? That you feel that in order to have this, it means you have to give up your sense of balance? Can I have one more card, please, for Aquarius's final outcome? Tell me about this. What is this, Aquarius? My word. Judgment reversed and the Seven of Swords. So Aquarius, hang on. Nine of Cups at the bottom. Tell me about this Seven of Swords, please, spirit guides. The Eight of Wands. All right, so what I'm getting here is that what really is happening here is that you can't trust, you don't feel as if you can trust a situation. And also when you see the Judgment card reverse, it's like you don't have everything, you don't have all the knowledge to make a decision. Okay, it's not, now is not the time to make any kind of decisions. All right, so right now things might be in the air. Allow it to be, because the right time will come. But stop trying to avoid something here. Stop trying to get away with something. Stop trying to duck out. I feel like this is Aquarius just trying to like run away from some sort of connection or commitment here. The Eight of Wands is here. So there's going to be a massive transition and change. It's also looking back at this and trying to run away. This Eight of Wands speaks about a change, a transition, a move even. Some of you might literally be moving. Some of you might be traveling or just like spiritually running away, physically running away from a connection of some sort. Running away from this, which is really interesting. Is there anything else? Oh my word, here is your card, Aquarius, at the bottom of the deck. I'm going to wrap it up here because your card, the Star. Now notice how she's here, like I always say to you guys, naked, open, vulnerable, aligned. See all those stars aligned. This is wishes fulfilled. Before you had the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck, which was also a wish card. This is your spiritual wish fulfillment. This is balance. She's pouring water into the water, water onto the land. The land is you being grounded, your physical, your material realm. The water is your subconscious, your unconscious, your intuition, going with the flow. And she's supported by both. Right? All right. And at the top of the deck is the Justice card. Balance again. So this is what I think I'll call this something to do with balance. Find your balance, or I don't know. But balance is here everywhere. Spirit is asking you to really connect to balance. You have the Tower card here. The Ten of Swords. The Two of Swords. The Sun is here. The Ace of Wands. The Six of Cups. I can keep going on and on. Like, y'all got to embrace, you got to embrace this change. There's something that's changing. There's something Spirit wants you to change. You got to use your thought process, your thoughts to create something beautiful, and stop expecting the worst or trapping yourself in your thoughts. Can I have one more card for Aquarius, please? Spirit guys, can I have one more card for Aquarius? Ooh, got two. All right, let's go. So, emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Notice there's a reflection here as well. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. All right. And I feel like this is all about this King of Pentacles. You can have all of the materials in the world, but love, there's nothing like it, right? All right. Let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. And I feel like that's connected to this Devil card. This Five of Wands. Sense of codependency, or maybe feeling as if, again, I get a sense of feeling as if there's no freedom within a relationship. And if you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. For the heart is the gateway to the soul. All right. So that's your message, Aquarius. Drop a comment. Give me a thumbs up if this resonates. Let me know what's happening with you, if this message resonates. What's going on with you, Aquarius. If there's anybody who's interested in connecting for a one-on-one read with me, my details are in the description box below. And Aquarius, until next video, thank you so much for all your love and your support. And until next video, bye.